And welcome back to the channel. On this video I want to talk about a bike that's not out yet, but it's going to be coming out later in the year of 2025 here. And let's get by this garbage truck. So if you've seen the thumbnail for this video, you'll see the bike frame and how it looks. I think it looks outstanding. I love the look of the bike. And it is obviously a moped-style e-bike. And the one in the photo that you're looking at on the in the thumbnail picture there is a mid-drive, which I've never gotten to ride a mid-drive yet. Actually, I have ridden one. I shouldn't say I haven't ridden any, because I did ride a rental bike in Tennessee that was a mid-drive. It was not the greatest bike in the world, but that's okay. I don't think you're expecting to get a great bike when you rent one. It's a city bike. So the bike that you saw in the picture there is a mid-drive, but they are going to have different versions of the bike. And so there's going to be mid-drive, and there's also going to be hub motors, and the voltage is going to vary. And on the hub motor version, there's also going to be, and I'm not going to spill all the beans on this, but dual motor. And I believe 72 volts, so that'll be interesting to see. It's kind of I'm a little bit surprised that we're starting to see more 72 volts all of a sudden coming out, 60 and 72, just for the fact that the crackdown on e-bikes, you know, with all that, what's legal and what's not, and this and that. So I'm a little bit surprised that we're seeing them like wired. And even Aerial Rider went to 60 volt from 52 with their X-Class. And now this bike here from Thundermine Bikes, there's also going to be 48 volt, but they did mention 72 volt. By the way, thanks to Tim from Thundermine Bikes for sending me the photos. A couple of photos of the bike prototype. Be interesting to see what the final product is going to look like, but I really like the look of that bike. Yep, it's right my style of bike. It's the moped style. I like the look of these bikes the best. I like the 20-inch tires. But hey, it's not everybody's cup of tea, and I know that. It's not that I don't like the other bikes, like mountain bike. I've owned a mountain bike myself, a pedal bike before, and so it's not like I've not had that style. And I have a Ride One Up Cafe Cruiser, which is perfectly cool. But my preference is the moped style. I just like that. For me, I know there's some out there that just don't like the small 20-inch wheels, and then there's others that don't like the big 26-inch wheels. Some have told me that they'd like to see more 24-inch wheels. And I don't think I've ever ridden a 24-inch wheel bike. I don't believe I have. But the mid-drive is intriguing to me, and yeah, definitely like to try that, and also the I like the 72 volt. That's one that has escaped me so far, but who knows? Down the line, it could be something in my future. At some point, I want to try one, if not own one. You know, as much as you like the bike you're riding, which I really like this bike a lot, by far the best bike I've ever owned, the Lyric Graffiti X, I should mention, is what I'm riding. Even though you really like your bike, you're always looking around, you know, to see what's out there. Even though you might not have any, you know, no need for one thing, or, you know, you really shouldn't get one, we're always going to be looking. You know, looking to see what else is out there, what's this person riding, what's that person riding. And I always like to keep up with what's going on, what new bikes are coming out. It's just, I think it's just part of the hobby for me. I just love it, and so I'm always looking to see what, and I've mentioned this many times now, several times, that the bike right now that I like, looks wise and all, and yeah, it really does look like it's a vintage motorcycle look, and that's the Beachman 64. That's still probably my favorite of all the bikes that are out there that, you know, that are available and I don't have. We should try this. You should let me know in the comments, because we all, like I say, there's always something, a bike that's intriguing to us, and we wouldn't mind getting our mitts on it. So let me know in the comments, is there a bike out there that you are kind of craving or coveting, that you'd like to have, that you either know you're not going to get it, or you're just not going to get it for whatever reason, but we'd like to? Let me know in the comments. I'd be curious to see what other people out there. I need to tighten my mirror up. It won't stay still. It's moving all over the place. Yeah, I'm curious to see what others are interested in. For me, it's like I say, number one is the Beachman 64, and then the Brute. I still think the Brute's intriguing. The Javelin, both from Spark Cycle. The Wired, I mean, the new Warrior is really intriguing to me. The Predator as well, but not, especially with the new one that they got coming out that's going to go 60 miles an hour. I don't think you really need that. So I'm not so intrigued with that, but I do like the Warrior. And the price of the Warrior is much less, at $25.99. I don't know what the cost of the bike I was mentioning here, the Thundermine, bike is going to cost, but they are going to build or have a model that's a more budget friendly. I believe 48 or 52 volt, that's going to be under $2,000. I gotta think they're using an M630 motor, mid-drive motor, and that motor is worth a lot by itself. And the bike's going to have, I believe it's a lot of torque. I think it's north of 200 Newton meters, 230 I think, and some other goodies on there. So I think you're probably looking at, geez, I don't know, north of 3,000 I think for that one. Depends, probably going to depend a lot on the battery that they use, what size battery. And it depends on the voltage too, but mid-drives generally cost more, and that motor's worth quite a bit, and the M360 or M630. I'm holding my mirror literally. I gotta tighten this up. I don't have a way to tighten it at the moment. All right, well, that's going to do it. I just wanted to get the word out here, a little teaser on a bike that's coming in the future this year, a little bit later this year, from Thundermine Bikes. And I wish them all the best with this bike. And let me know what you think in the comments about the look of this bike. Are you digging the look as much as I am? I really, really like it. So that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. Just hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And if you want to comment on this or any other videos, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Once again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, be safe out there and keep your wheels on the road. See you later.